Hi, everyone. Welcome. My name is Liza Torres, and I am an instructor at Del Mar College with the Dental Assisting Program. My topic is gamification in the classroom and how it can enhance learning. I decided to create a game for my students called Kingdom of Legends, and this game is going to enhance some of the skills they need in order to be great within their field. So let's dive in. To get the framework going, I decided to get my problem identification going. So the problem at hand is I do have students who fail charting examinations. The skill is essential in the dental field, and charting identifies conditions currently present or needed in the oral cavity. That isn't the only concern that we have when we are dental assistants, but we also have to have complete knowledge of the oral cavity itself. Some students struggle to gain this knowledge. So in creating this game, I'm able to ensure that they're learning while having fun. I decided that I wanted to target students who are having issues with learning, especially with their grades. So these are the students that more than likely will be taking these examinations or taking this course. And I would like them to improve as an overall outcome. I am going to also do group feedback to analyze how things are going with the game or if I can improve the game in any way. So I did actually create a Google form to help analyze how well students were learning for this game. So what I did, and I'm going to go through each section here to show you how I broke everything down. I created this game primarily so that students can learn. But in order for the student to play the game, I had to create a course on how to play the game. And that is what my course consists of. So the course I'm presenting you with today is instruction on how to play Kingdom of Legends. So what I did was I created a post for my students, and I'm going to show you the post right here. I have, I believe, a video that I posted. And this is actually a video showing you how I posted it on my Canvas LMS. So I posted the actual assignment on my Canvas LMS as a course in how to play the game to see if students could understand the instruction properly. Here is the actual game that I created. So the theme of the game obviously is medieval times, and I did want to keep the theme of medieval language. I wasn't sure that all students would be able to embrace this. Some students might have a harder time understanding or reading it, so that's another reason for the feedback form. I did make a couple of changes in this game prior to posting it based on some of the student feedback that I received, and I will go into that shortly. I'm going to start the course to show you how it works. So I do explain to the students they initially have to elect their knight. And as you can see, I have started out with my medieval language. Pray, fair companion, which noble knight shallest thou elect to lead us on this illustrious expedition through the kingdom of legends? Shall it be Sir Dentarius, renowned for his mastery of oral lore, or perhaps Lady Gingiva, whose wisdom in matters of dental care is unparalleled? Speak thy choice, and let us embark forthwith on this noble quest. Behold the brave knights of enamel. So the knights that I've created, these are all personally designed tooth knights that I created based on my vision for them. So I came up with these names for these knights, and then I just made a whole bunch of different ones so that I could have a vision for what I wanted each of them to look like. These are the avatars that my students are going to choose, whichever one they like, when they begin their journey. So they can choose whichever they like Sir Molar the Mighty, Lady Gingiva, they have numerous choices. As they continue in gameplay, they have pre-game practice. So I do let them know that before you go into the Forest of Bacteria and Decay, you have an opportunity to practice some of these skills so that you can be sure that you're going to reach your ultimate goal. So this would be the area where they would click on the spots they need more help, like oral conditions, tooth surfaces, classification of caries. They have numerous areas they can click on and practice prior to starting gameplay. As we continue, facing your foes is an area where the student is going to have to be prepared to enter the Forest of Bacteria and Decay, and they're going to encounter some of these foes. Now, one of the pieces of student feedback that I did receive was that the foes should have names. I didn't initially have names for these foes. They were just listed, or they were just shown as, their photos. But then after getting the student feedback, I did add names to these foes, like Decayer, the Dreadful Denton Demon, Backdoor, the Bacteria Behemoth, Carrie's Bane, the Cavity Creeper. So these are really cool names, cool and fun names that they relate to the oral cavity. Now, each of those foes is going to present them with a task or a challenge. The challenge is going to be related to what the skills that they've learned or practiced before the game. So the ultimate goal as a knight is to fulfill every task that's bestowed upon them by their adversaries. And when they have completely triumphed, they are going to advance to the majestic castle of the Kingdom of Legends. And at that point, they will be bestowed the Golden Molar Crown. It's a symbol of mastery over all the tasks within the Noble Quest. So by completing all of the tasks, they will reach the castle and they will get their Golden Molar Crown. After the instructions of this course, I did include a quiz. So the students have to answer this quiz to show me that they do understand the instructions to gameplay, and to make sure that they feel that it's pretty clear. So that is the game itself. I also created a feedback form. So after the game, students were instructed to fill out their feedback form. So again, this is group feedback. So I presented this form to them, to the group, and they do not have to list their specific names. It could be anonymous, but I did ask questions such as, are there any specific areas of the lesson they feel could be improved? Were there elements that did help with understanding? And really, I wanted to know how they felt about their ability to navigate the game after going through this lesson. So the feedback was pretty positive. Once they completed this form, I went ahead. I do have the actual responses that I received from the students. So I did get, for instance, at the top, it would be cool if the enemies had names as well. Also, if the backgrounds coincided with the dark theme. Most people said it was creative. It was funny commentary. They enjoyed it. I did have one student who had a bit of a challenge with the commentary, so that's something that we can work around. But generally, the majority of these students they really liked the game, and they did convey to me that they would love to play the game, if it was truly available. So that is the rundown of my Kingdom of Legends game. I hope you enjoyed the commentary and learning about my game. Really, I feel like this game would be great to actually create and have my students play, and I had a lot of fun creating these characters. I appreciate you watching.